My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 16, 2024. It is 4:26 a.m. This is video number 3. I just want to finish record this, and it occurred to me spring break is coming. There's a possibility I might be busy with the kids, mostly my youngest. My oldest don't even want to do anything with me, and my husband might be busy with work, so I have to spend some time with my youngest. So I need to create some videos for you and schedule them. Okay, so there's these 13 tweets. On video 2 and 1, I believe, it was part of the 19 tweets. But for video 2, I took some part of it out from that list. And some new tweet that I came across. These were the new ones. And then these were from the old tweet, part of this group here. So I added together, make it 1 hour. Okay, so I just want to continue it. Okay, get them out of the way, because those tweets that I had before Meghan's victory of the court case, the defamation, I never touched them. I don't think I'm going to go back to them. I don't have time. This is the background. These are the numbers. Let's go on Twitter. All right, this is the first tweet. All right. And I will call them out for their nastiness each and every single time they come after Meghan Markle. The days of going high is over. Y'all come after her, we will return the favor. I don't know why I'm laughing. I find it funny because the thing that they were expecting, just people to take their abuse, and it's not happening. Okay, what did she say? In case of outrage, clutch tightly. Okay, so she retweeted that they allow an opinion. So what is that about? So let me read these 3 tweets and then move on. Go into the retweet that she did here. That's right. Queen, tenfold, where with all the smoke. Go high, nah, I'm always ready to dance with the devil. Let's go into that. Where did it come from? Probably from one of her tweets? Yeah. What is that here? There is a sickness in England, the obsession with hating Meghan Markle, the only millionaire who worked for her money prior to marrying into the family. It's not only the UK sewage water that vile, but it's elder pap as well. I'm glad Meghan left that vile aisle. Okay, it's a minute and 50 seconds. Is that from that show the uncle was? Let me listen to this. Oh, what the hell? Who's that? Okay, let's listen.
I just wanted to know about Kate Middleton. I know she's a lovely lady.
I think she is.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
I'd love to meet her.
I did last year.
Oh, and what
At
happened?
Chelsea Flower Show. And I asked her if she called her son after me.
What was it? Harry did a Chelsea Flower Show. That's when I think Harry was, testing, trying to do anything to keep himself busy. That was way back. I came across. I spoke about it on PYTE. But what I'm getting from that show, as of now, as of March 16, what I've heard is that the uncle is out of the show. And it seemed like it was a propaganda kind of thing to make her look good. But let's listen.
Off to you. Of course, Prince Louis.
Yeah.
Did she say yes? I did.
No. But she was charming. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. Just beautiful. Talking about Kate Middleton.
What big shoes to step into.
I know.
With Diana.
Who would want it?
And wearing the iconic engagement ring.
Can you, bless you, can
The
you
curse
imagine
ring.
if that had gone to Meghan?
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Don't worry. Thank God. Thank God. Because this ring is a freaking curse. Thank God. Don't worry about that. I'm glad. I think a lot of people are happy about that. My God. This was a propaganda. They all are baggage for God. That's all.
Oh, Does anybody like that girl?
What?
Does anybody like her?
What?
Apart from Harry.
We were just waiting for her to come, and she came near me and asked my name and how my day was, how long I was waiting, and I asked her if I could have a hug, and she hugged me back. So that was just quite an amazing moment. I'm still shaking now. I can't really explain what the feeling was when she did it, but it was really nice.
Why did you feel like you wanted to hug her?
Because I don't know, it just went through my mind. Like, everyone was kind of cheering me on to, and I guess I just felt like I needed to, in a way. Like, I just really wanted to at least hug her, because I look up to her in some ways, and it just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Oh my god, hi! What's your name?
Amelka.
Amelka? Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. It means so much to the family. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
How long have you been waiting?
Like 2 hours.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, hopefully you'll be able to get back home soon. We appreciate you being
Can I
here.
hug you?
Of course.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
You're so lovely. You're literally so beautiful.
Does anybody like her?
What?
Apart from Harry. Does anybody like her?
What?
Apart from Harry.
This is from our team. Dealing with this ball, volleyball.
Thank you very much.
Because the team is our strength.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is what we're doing for. And you, thank you for supporting. And you, thank you for supporting.
Does anybody like her?
What?
Apart from Harry. Does anybody else like her?
She's mysterious. I would love easy. I want to be able to believe what I see, that pretty face and a mother and loving her husband, but there's also perhaps. I feel that manipulation behind all of that.
What?
I know, Sharon, you feel that, don't you?
Very much so.
What?
Very much so. I think it's all put on. I think she's acting the whole
She's a bad
time.
actress.
What?
I just want Harry and the children to be happy.
I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid. That's just me not wanting a repeat of the past.
I just want Harry and the children to be happy.
Suffered. Do everything you can to make sure that whatever negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle? Isn't this all about making sure that history doesn't repeat itself? That whatever pain and suffering has happened to you, that you don't pass on?
I just want Harry and the children to be happy.
And I have no regrets. It's incredibly sad, but I have no regrets at all, because now I'm in a place where I feel as though I should have been 4 years ago.
I just want Harry and the children to be happy.
And you get yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and all of this, you know, cuddly, lovey, holding hands, going everywhere together. It's so disingenuous. It's like, come on. Give us a break from all of that.
Ozzy, having been through... Been through...
Seriously?
I want Harry to come home.
What the hell?
Yeah. Really?
Wasn't she just saying something about family and all of that? What was the BS that she was just saying? And then now to take Harry away from the family that he created? What the hell is wrong with these people? Are they freaking kidding me? that was a propaganda. But you know, they all are baggage for God. Like she said, they all are allowed with their opinion, but God, you know their true intention. They all for you to deal with, not for me to say a damn thing. Let's finish listening to it.
Make it up with William, be back in the fold and do what he's good at.
But I was reminded and wrote a commentary piece in Vanity Fair last night about Harry feeling that he would always cop the flak and William would get away scot-free. Now,
make it up with William, be back in the fold and do what he's good at.
he raised the episode over the Nazi-wearing scandal in the last 3 episodes and said it was his biggest mistake of his life, his greatest regret. He was shopping with William for that costume when he chose it. William could have said, well, maybe this isn't the best idea, could have perhaps helped his brother out, but it was Harry that got the flak for that.
Make it up with William, be back in the fold and do what he's good at.
What's been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point. And unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate.
Make it up with William, be back in the fold and do what he's good at.
Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
Of course.
What's he good at?
Service.
Okay.
People love him.
Okay.
He's very good with people. Raising money.
Okay, so the throne it wasn't for him. The throne wasn't for him. He was helping his brother to get to the point until, I don't know, his kids are at age. But they did this thing to him, so he left. So all of a sudden, helping people. So how come William is not doing that? Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Harry.
I love
Harry.
Yeah. He's a people person. I've never met Harry, but I've met William. And I still like Harry better.
Oh my God. That was a freaking propaganda. Let's see here. Okay, and my opinion is that the obsession with Meghan should be studied. I rejoice at the fact that no matter what you or any other hateful heifers has to say, you can bring Meghan and Harry down. They are just happy and y'all can stand it. Okay, goodness, hateful heifers, and all I said was, it was their opinion who's got hate. I mean, from the sense that they're coming from, my goodness. Okay, outright lying, so someone is slander, not an opinion, and you know it. I disagree. Don't put word in my mouth, and we are allowed to say it sucks. It's to their own opinion. Oh my God. Let's move on. Okay, so it's done. Let's go to the next tweet. Wow. There's another video here. Baggage for God. Oh, what is that now? I bookmarked this a while ago, so I forgot what some of them were. Well, any minute now, one of them will spill the beans. Something wild happened. Piers Morgan says, quote, I mean, I've been told some stuff which, if even half of it is true about what's happening here, it's pretty alarming. Oh, thank God Harry and Meghan are out of there. Okay, 25 seconds.
The whirlpooler. And although on one level it could be trivial, right? It might just be literally, she's okay, she's recovering well, she's trying to do something to correct the conspiracies and just got it wrong by editing and not realizing. Or it could be that they're hiding something. I mean, I've been told some stuff which is, if even half of it is true about what's happening here, is pretty alarming. So I don't know what to believe, nor do any of us. We're not there, we don't know. The whirlpooler. And although...
Okay. But I thought his show was done, so what happened to that? Okay, he's going to be like Geraldo Rivera and keep teasing people that he knows more than he really does just to get people to watch his podcast. Okay, British media did mention that Kate needs 9 months to recover, so someone knows the truth, whether it's the true medical issue or something else. If KP can't tell about her possible return to public date, then it's alarming. All will be revealed shortly. Alright, so that's an ad. Okay, whatever's here, that's it. Her uncle on Big Brother say he can't talk about it until there is an announcement. His words, what does he mean announcement? Okay, so I'm hearing as of tonight, as I'm recording, there's some tweet that came out. There's gonna be some sort of an announcement. Okay, I don't care who they are, royal or not. If they harm Catherine in any way, I don't see Carol Middleton standing silently by. So far, she's been silently. Who knows? Okay, if this was Harry and Meghan, he will have spilled it by now. Somebody said what somebody said. He is usually full of lies and crap. Oh, he knows. He knows. I'm surprised Piers Morgan hasn't already said, to be honest. He's so desperate for relevance since he lost his last TV gig and was forced to go completely online. So if even Piers is hanging back, we've got to assume it's pretty grim, whatever it is. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Spectacle. Okay, phew, Jesus be offense. Okay, I started to feel sorry for the press when Harry and Meghan were always okay, so it's spelled wrong. We're always taking them to court for just doing their pap. But now, after everything that's been written about William and Catherine, I'm now wondering if the press should be held accountable for what they are doing. What the hell? Okay, the press, as long as the press is doing its job. Okay, I'm not... Royal rights is a different story because I don't think they are journalists. If the press is doing its job and it's the truth or whatever it is that they're reporting on, they could back it up. So what's wrong with that? But the royal rats, on the other hand, when they were bad-mouthing Harry and Meghan, you thought that was okay. Are these people for real? The logic of their thinking, I'm wondering. What the hell? But now, after everything that's been written about William and Catherine, but are they the truth? Okay? Or is it allegedly or whatever? Is it... They should just need come... I think she's making reference about the picture. But you have AP saying they are fake and everything like that. But whatever. Okay, there are people walking around without brains. You wonder how they stay upright. Okay, this person thinks toxic British media bullying Meghan and 50 made-up articles a day going on 8 years is the media's job. But reporting on the royals' disappearance for 3 months is producing fictitious pictures when questioned is bad media. Interesting. Okay, I know, right? Make it make sense. Let's move on. Whatever. Yeah, she was making reference, or that tweet was making reference to the picture. Next one. So there's that here. People asking how pronounce Rose Hanbury Cholmondeley, Prince William's mistress name, when they should be asking why her husband lives in France with his boyfriend. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm just gonna read it. Oh my Lord. Over the years, the family has welcomed many guests to the estate, including Kate Moss. I met David when I was 19 and we started hanging out in Paris. He's a great friend, says the model. We will go on a holiday to Tuscany. He just knew all these interesting people and I'd be along for the ride. I hadn't been to his house and then one day I was like, I have to get out of London, and he invited me to Houghton. I knew he had a country house, but I didn't know it was a stately home. When I arrived, I was just like, did I die? I was sitting on the lawn with peacocks and white deer and a Galliano dress and disheveled. Laugh masked. Okay, so there's that here. There's more. Rose Hanbury Cholmondeley, Prince William's mistress, announced she was engaged a day before. What the hell is this? There's more tea in this. Let me pause that. Rose Hanbury Cholmondeley, Prince William's mistress, announced she was engaged a day before her wedding. Announced she was pregnant with twins the day after her wedding and gave birth 7 months later. One of those twins is in King Charles III grandchildren's possessions at coronation. What in the name? Lawyers then sent cease and desist letters to all the UK press crying violation of human rights just because of extramarital affair. LOL. I don't know. Just saying. What did she just? Trend 1 and the Spencer family. Okay. We are just keeping up the public informed. Okay, 7 months, wedding June 24, twin October 12. The plot thickens. That's so odd. I think the hubby is gay. He was allegedly, okay, we don't know. He was always described as a confirmed bachelor before his shotgun wedding. There's that here. Why is only one twin in the possession? Is this like with cats, where kittens from one litter can have different fathers? It's possible if they are fraternal twins. Oliver won out in the end. I think I read this story before. Let's see here. When the two boys did make their appearance, the new parents were faced with the decision of choosing which of their son will be named David, official heir and the 8th Masquerade of Cholmondeley. Normally, the title will be given to the first son to enter the delivery room, but Zend and Oliver arrived almost simultaneously via C-section. With little else to go on, Rose and David chose the next masquerade based on who weighed more on birth according to the Telegraph. Oliver won out in the end. There was only 8 ounces in it, but there will be a very significant 8 ounce. A family friend told the Telegraph. And March 16, the couple welcomed daughter, Lady Iris Marina Elaine Cholmondeley. Oh my goodness. There's that. William belongs on Moray at this point. It's a show in the US. They usually check who's the father. I remember my husband was saying that. He's like, because he's so proud of his son, he just wants to hear, you know, my husband's name. You are the father. He always said that. He's so stupid. The whole generation from Phil to Chucky. Okay, I can imagine Kate is happy. It's what she deserves. To be frank, women giving birth to twins usually deliver early. It was actually 4 months after the wedding, so not that early. Okay, another publication said twins born 4 months after the wedding. It was a typo. 4 months is correct. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Too much. What is it then? When I'm hearing those crazy stories, I'm thinking Bojo's sister. Entertainment. This is the kind of entertainment they wanted. Next tweet. Okay, some just laying back knowing the storm was coming. Triana marriage thought whatever was going in her head, people still rejected her. So they went back to the drawing board, scheming for the next episode of Keeping Up with the Windsor. What did I retweet that for? Okay, me seems bad. Okay, so that was a random tweet that I came across. I didn't want to put my comment under his thing, so I retweeted out. Okay, me seems bad that King Charles is ill, his wife is unpopular, and his heir is up to some problematic shit. 2020 guys, yeah. 1680 guys, yeah. There's all of that. Now hold on. Catherine and Bergenza actually wasn't that unpopular overall, but it did take people a while to warm up to her. Okay, so there's that here. Okay, so let's move on. I don't know why. I thought that was something to share. Let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, the 96-year-old late Queen Elizabeth, who may or may not have been dying of bone cancer, did more engagement than Kate Middleton did. Her friend should get ripped for this. So she retweeted that, the Daily Beast. Exclusive, friends of Kate Middleton have blamed intense stress, including the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's repeated denunciation of her and Prince William as being at least partly responsible for her absence from public life. What? What? What is this about? I'm not gonna share that article. What is it? Friend of Kate. So that's a BS thing here. That's a source here. Blame intense stress, including the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's repeated denunciation of her and Prince William. What? Where did Harry and Meghan said that? As being at least partly responsible for her absence from public life. What? Where did that come from? Are you telling us that her unsuccessful attempt to banish Harry and Meghan to Africa caused her to have a mental breakdown? Oh my God. I thought she was recovering from planned abdominal surgery. Stop blaming others for her issues. Me thinks Willie is forcing her to retire to the countryside so that he can do whatever he wants. Okay, so the planned abdominal surgery, which is what Kensington Palace told the public back in January, is not the real reason. And isn't this now admission that KP's initial official statement was a lie, which means KP is not a reliable source? That's a good point. Okay, Oh, and what friend? Wanger. There's all of this. Kate lie about pregnant Meghan, making her cry. Meghan was abused by Kate and William media buddies because of Kate's lie. Harry and Meghan corrected Kate's lies. It looks like William and Kate are lying about Kate's mysterious illness. Okay, so they lie again. Then they tell the world that it was abdominal surgery. They can't keep their story straight. Interesting that Prince Andrew hasn't caused them any stress. Only a matter of time before Peggy and Co went running to blame Harry and Meghan. There's a laugh here. Meghan has had to deal with 6+ years of smear campaign against her that Kate gladly participated in. This is the thing here that I keep on saying, because she participated in. This is why, you know, the squad just leave her ass alone. So Kate needs to suck it up and buttercup. Alright, her husband visited one time in hospital. How about she worry about her crumbling marriage? Okay, now I'm glad she got blamed for the Photoshop. Royals, let's see. How can we make this worse? Let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, so there's that here. US Weekly. Princess Kate's senior staffers haven't been able to see or speak to her. This is the thing here. They want to be popular in the US, making all those trips in Boston and New York and all of that. Now they're getting the coverage that they wanted. But that's not the way they really wanted it. The real story. She better just think that. Let me give her the best advice right now that I think, in my humble opinion. While she did that reset, okay, she's out of the public and those lies were put out her. They create that perfect picture for her to completely say it wasn't her. Okay, do not play along with these people. Let them, whoever was able to walk around and talk and all of that, let them get the blame for it. Just say you're not aware of any of these pictures. Okay, let's continue. The senior staffers belong to the palaces, Mama Kate. What that means is simply that Prince William and his staff have not been able to see or speak to Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton has no staff in her own right, just like how she has no titles in her own right. She's hiding. There's that here. What is wrong with Catherine I? Okay, this entire situation gives Lax away and the tower vibes. Oh, like her in the tower. Love the way they say William is doing double duties. Oh, he's not. He's doing less than he will do normally. Alright, after this, that's it. Then she hired someone new recently, a press secretary or something. Honestly, American tabloids could probably wrangle up enough money to make it worthwhile for legit sources to speak. They'll get tons of clicks, so it will have a good what's ROI? What? The thing is that many of these papers in the US belong to the same group. I don't know US Weekly who owns it, but I came to find out there's some papers, newspapers belong to this, same group in the UK. So they're just transferring the thing over here. But what they try to do is trying to walk the fine line so they don't get sued, because the US don't mess with them. They don't mess with US. Okay? Well, okay, there's that here. What in tarnation? Is Rose Hanbury pregnant in 2024? Meet her children and husband. Okay? March 14, 2024. Rumor has it that Lady Rose Hanbury is pregnant with a child of Prince William. Kate Middleton, after hearing about the gossip, is asking for a divorce and staying low profile. There's that here. Meh. Okay? Hey, I'm just watching. There's that here. The tarnation it is. I'm just responding to that. She's like, what intonation? And me saying, the tarnation it is. Child. 11 people like it. So let's move on. Okay, I have 4 more tweets. Oops, I almost missed that. 4 more tweets after that. And then I have some old tweet I don't even think I'm gonna touch. Okay, I think Rose Hanbury and Kate Middleton's husband have something in common. There's all of that. Rose is the distraction. There's that here. Wax Savage is described as Benier's lover in 1984. In 1988, they bought a chateau with vineyard near Nimes in southern France. So there's an article here. Let's bookmark that. What in the name? Oh, so that's in French, so forget that. I won't even bother reading it. Okay, so, okay, definitely I'm not gonna read this. Pause and read it. Cholmondeley. That was back in 2010. So, there's that here. I'm already... oh, there's dating older men here. Seems to run in the Hanbury family. Rose's elder sister, Maureen, 26, is engaged to twice married Earl of Durham. Some of the squad were talking about that in some other tweets that I share. Okay, so let's move on. Whew. Next tweet. I have 3 more after this. Okay, Kate Middleton is destroying the British monarchy. Oh, poor her. Alright, so there's all of that. The global news director of Agent France Press, one of the world's biggest news agency, told the BBC that Kensington Palace is no longer a trusted source. Okay, in video 2, I shared that video where they were talking about that. This is Entertainment Tonight. Instagram issues a warning about Kate Middleton's controversial Mother's Day post and let users know that the photo has been edited in a way that could mislead people. Despite multiple news outlet notices to remove the photo due to suspicious of manipulation, the portrait remained on the royal couple's Instagram profile. Really? Because they're blaming her, so they want people to continue. I mean, unless people are really dumb to think if we're going based on their allegation that she's sick, she's being bed rest and all of that. If we are going based on the palace allegation that, first of all, she's sick, bed rest and recuperating and all of that, right? Do you think she'll be the one who'll be putting this out? I'm not trying to defend her or anything, but you know, the whole premises of the institution is to protect the heir. Okay, so they'll blame anybody. All right, so just keep that in mind, in my humble opinion. All right, there's me here. If she's missing, how can she destroy it? Just wondering the logic of it. Since they are blaming the whole photograph on her, then she, the perfect English Rose, is responsible for the ruin of the British monarchy. Okay, after this, that's it. How quickly, where is Kate Middleton has become Kate Middleton is destroying the British monarchy. The UK media is not right, in my humble opinion. The fragility of the monarchy could be interpreted as the monarchy has outlived its purposes. Yeah. Okay, in short time, yes. Prince William is and the palace are destroying monarchy clown show who forced him to marry Kate into a fake marriage that Harry told us they tried to force on all close heirs to the throne while Meghan had to be kicked out. Okay, so there's that. This is crazy. These people live in fantasy world. Next tweet. Oh my god. Is William okay? Is he not self-aware? Lordy. Okay, my wife is the oddie one. William sang Kate's praises on youth center visit. He looks scary laughing here. And look at that kid here. And I think in video 1, the squad make reference to this picture. I don't understand how the Derangers are so worried about Kate if her husband first blames her and now makes fun of her. My goodness. No, he is not okay. No interpersonal skills, self-awareness, etc. He is so pathetic. Okay, does he stink? Why is the kid covering his nose? Okay, smelling like after pegging. Okay, let me move on. I don't want to get that. Twitter doesn't mess. Twitter doesn't mess around with people. Let's go to the next one. I shared that picture on one of my my community board. Quote, Kensington Palace can no longer be trusted, just like North Korea. William, what have you done? My goodness. Who did this? She raised her hand here. I then realized that Kensington Palace could be trusted at any time in the past.
The most damaging charge that is made in relation to your marriage is that you were, because of your relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles, from the beginning, persistently unfaithful to your wife and thus caused the breakdown. What is your response to that persistent criticism?
I mean, all I can say is that I mean, there is no truth in so much of this speculation. And Mrs. Parker Bowles is a great friend of mine. I have a large number of friends. I'm terribly lucky to have so many friends who I think are wonderful and make the whole difference to my life, which would become intolerable otherwise. And she has been a friend for a very long time, and along with a lot of other friends, and will continue to be a friend for a very long time. I mean, all I can say is that I mean, there is no truth in so much of this.
Okay, I know the world is playing catch up. Nobody was paying attention to them until Kate went missing. LOL. Okay, what he hasn't done is brush his tail. Okay, they are quite yellow. All right, I don't want to talk about this. People are laughing. Oh Lord. Okay, Chairman Will, our dear leader, we must bow down to that picture and burst out crying. I cry every time I see him, so halfway there. All right, so this is my last one. Last tweet. Okay, it's only March and Kensington Royal have successfully got themselves categorized with North Korea and Iran. Where will they go next? And 2024 is turning out to be quite the year for the British Royals. There's that here. LOL. And now we hear the monarchy is dead. William. Okay, so that was the 15th. Yesterday. William is king and Kate. What? What are they talking about? LOL. And now we hear the monarchy is dead. William as king and Kate as queen will turn that whole 800-year-old outfit to burst. Okay, the monarchy is... Okay, so this is where she read it. The monarchy is dead. Long live the memes. With Kensington Palace royally screwing it up, we celebrate the one good thing to come out of Kate Middleton's mysterious absence. What was it? Blackman. There's that. As the racist. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Remove that. Who did that? Oh, there was a video. I think it was a comedy show where they blame everything, including what is it? For reparation. They didn't mention reparation. Colonialism, racist, and all of that. They're blaming it on her. So maybe that's what they're trying to pull here. Only stupid people will realize that. But if they want to make themselves feel good, just shifting the blame onto her. Whatever. Alright, so that's all. I don't even want to record anymore. Let's see here. Photographer. Let's do this one from the old tweet. Since I'm only 30 minutes, let's add this one. Okay, so there's the... Oh, what the hell is that? Kate Middleton, Kate Gate, Katespiracy. The Princess of Wales, then Duchess of Cambridge, had some great advice to other photography enthusiasts during an interview and launch of her lockdown photography project on This Morning back in 2020. Oh my God, are they setting her up since then? I mean, these people are good at doing things like that. Okay, it's only 10 seconds.
I think it's one of the fantastic things about photography is really capturing that moment. So it's not stage setting it, it's not setting it up perfectly. I think it's
it's playing over. Okay, for those present struggling to understand Kate's royal accent, she said, quote, one of the fantastic things about photography is really capturing the moment. So it's not about stage setting it. It's not about setting it out perfectly. What? Okay, I won't forget the wedding anniversary picture where her face was clearly edited to make her look young. Yeah, I remember the squad were talking about that. The second picture is her a week before their wedding anniversary. There's that. Why she did William dirty like that and not edited his face also. There's the crying face. Let's move on. Okay, I'm adding some new one here. Definitely after this. Chris Evans video. What is that? Maybe I should look at if there's more. Let me pause. Oh, yes. This is when the pictures first came out, okay? And I came across this tweet. Remember, I'm way behind and recording some stuff for you guys. I didn't even bother putting this on my community board because it's a video. Without the video, you won't be able to see it. Okay, so Chris Evan, OMG, just throwing my 2 pence in the ring here. It's clearly the same photo. They need to just do better or just tell us what's going on. Photoshop, Kate Gate, there's all of that. So let's go into it so you could see it bigger. All right, what he's doing here, he's playing with like the regular image, and in other words, he found the image that they answered that is next to William. So he's playing along with the original image that was taken and the one that they pasted next to William. So he's going back and forth with that. That's what this is. Okay, the regular image, a completely different image, and then the one that they put right next to William. So he's playing with these 2 images to show you how they put this image in. All right, so that's the car image, not the one with the kids. And when they said this is her, she what was the nonsense they put behind it? Oh, he dropped Kate somewhere, I don't remember. And then some of the squad were saying, okay, you get out on the same side where she was sitting and she didn't get out, so what's going on? Okay, so someone find the original picture somehow and cut it out, I guess, and then want to play along with it. So let's see here. It's 17 seconds. Okay, they're playing with it. The original and transparenting it until you get to the These people, why? I don't know why they're going to that full length. Okay, it's playing again. This is crazy. Okay, so where was my comment here? Oh, what is that? Okay, so there's the somebody's body here and there's the face here. I'm speechless and concerned at this point. Photoshop. Okay, you think the palace could afford somebody better at Photoshop? I'm available for freelance. All right, so there's all of that. Wow. There's me here. Well, when you think about it, the people, peasant of the UK, want royalty, and it's clearly the royals don't want to do the job required. They kick the one who wanted to do the work. So the British royal family create the fantasy that the peasant want. The royal family have been doing this for a long time until they F with Meghan Markle. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you're writing, honestly, the only people who pay attention to the royal family in the UK are the royalists. I live in the UK and only pay attention to them in Diana's era. Then switch off when she passed. Okay, then when Harry met Meghan, maybe that's the problem. We should be paying attention to what they do. So there's me here. I agree. People don't have to pay 90% of their time to them, but a good portion. They've been screwing the public benefit from laws and wasting resources. They know how to manipulate the system for sure. The issue is they are not in power by means of voting. You don't have a choice to vote a system. That's not what I'm saying. When there's an issue, you raise your voice. Look what's happening in the US, for instance. Okay, you have Trump. He pretty much have people all around him who's willing to do to steal the election for him. But you have everyone, every little people who have a platform, who see moral out of the BS that the immoral, I should say. People who see the immoral out of the BS that he's spewing out, they speak up. Okay, so you don't have to pay attention to them, yes, but when they say something that is not right, you speak up. That's the thing. You stay quiet, you let it happen, they build on it. Before you know it, you have no power at all. It's just that people need to pay attention. If the queen, the institution, don't have that much power, so how come so many bills were vetted to them? For instance, if a bill is gonna be passed, why do they need to see it first? If they are part of the I don't know, what are their roles? Okay, should they be seeing the bills first? I don't think so. Because once they see a law that's gonna pass, if it doesn't benefit them, they make sure their lawyers insert something where it doesn't apply to them. Meanwhile, they're taking your tax money, they're doing all sort of things without being accountable for. Meanwhile, you're working your butt off, right? Paying for their existence where you don't have the same privilege as them. So if you guys were to pay attention and said, no, when a bill is gonna pass, it applies to everybody. They don't need to see it first. That way they could tweak it to their liking. Okay, look at Andrew. What if, God forbid, Andrew mess up someone, one of your loved one, a child? Okay, how would you feel? Because I've seen where they started an investigation on him, and the next thing you know, they didn't see anything. Why is that? And then, but in the US, there's all those mounting of evidence about him. Okay, so if he didn't do some of those things that he was alleged of doing, he should have come to court and prove his innocence. Okay, so all of this, people just need to pay attention, because you don't want to wait until one of those people who the law don't apply to, when they do something stupid, and you know, either to you personally or one of your loved one, and that's when you care. Okay, you need to take precaution. So all of those laws that the Queen, how do they call it, Queen's consent or something like that, where she saw the bills before it was even passed, okay, and then when something that they don't like and said, nope, the institution, that doesn't apply to the institution. Why is that? Why is this fair? Okay, so people need to pay attention, so they have a lot of power. Anyway, that's it. All right, so that was a small little discussion. Let me give her a like. Sort of agree with her, but still. All right, so that's it. I'm tired of recording. Right now, it's 5 o'clock. If you see video 1, that's when I started recording. Okay, no prayers for the left behinders. Baggage for God. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Why didn't I just see some comments here? Now all of a sudden it says 0. Okay, so there's a thanks here. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna start editing now. Phew.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.